Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing kind of like a Christmas winter themed, slightly editorial kind of look, I suppose. So if you like to see what I do, just keep on watching. Okay, diving right in, I'm going to go into the ColourPop Blue Moon palette, and I'm starting off with the shade Starry Eyed, which is right here. I'm just using a Wet n Wild blending brush. I'm going to tap that directly in, and I'm bringing this really high up on my brow ridge. And I'm also going to tuck this really close in to like the curve of the socket where my nose bridge is, if that makes any sense. And of course, quite heavy on the outer corner. I'm going to drag it fairly far out. Okay, I'm also going to use this on the lower lash line. Okay, now that that is done, I'm going to go into the shade Fine China. Right there, and I'm going to use the same brush and then just put it in the exact same places that I laid that first shade down, just not as high. Okay, for the lower lash line, I am going to switch up brushes. I'm using this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. It's kind of flat and but slightly fluffy. Just using that same shade, Fine China, and running it on the lower lashes. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Clued In, which is this darkest matte shade right here. And I'm going to take this small angled fluffy brush. This is a defining eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pack that onto here. And normally what I do is I focus on the outer corner and then drag into the crease for my darkest shade. However, this time I want to just focus the darkest shade on like the inner 2/3 of the crease, if that makes sense. I am slowly going to build this up instead of going directly in. And then when it gets about there, I'm going to just stop placing it for now. And then start blending on the inner. Then lightly blend it into nothing. And then just keep building it up. So that you kind of have something more like this. Maybe build it up just a little more. Alright, now that I have something like this going on, I picked up this Hard Candy Glitterazzi eyeshadow duo in the shade Earthy Vibes recently, and I wanted to try it out. This is a cream shade and this is glitter, so I'm going to go in with the cream shade, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that about on the outer half of my lid. I am not going to go in with this applicator because I don't know if that's going to work how I want it to the best, but I am going to put some on the applicator, and then I'm grabbing a flat brush and I'm going to wipe it off onto the brush and then put it onto my eye. I'm going to use a small brush for this. This is the Luxie 246 Precision Crease Brush. I'm not going to cut my lid or anything because hopefully this is opaque enough to kind of act like how I do a concealer and it cuts the lid. Okay, got some here on the brush, and let's see how this works. When it gets to out here, I'm going to use my finger. So far, so good, I suppose. Okay, I think that is fairly dry. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going into the Essence Metal Shock eyeshadow in the shade Moondust, which is like a silver, because for me, when I think of Christmas, my favorite colors for Christmas are not like red, green, gold. They are blue and silver. So that's why I'm doing a look like this. And I also mentioned like a winter theme too, instead of just Christmas, because some people don't associate these colors that much with Christmas. But yeah, I'm going to use the other side of that same brush and just apply it with that on the inner portion of my eye. When it comes to blending them together, I'm just tapping the extra along the blue, like so. Wow, that's beautiful. Wow, wow. Okay, I'm going to use this angled brush, and I'm going back into the darkest blue shade, which is Clued In, and I'm going to define this area really quickly, just by deepening it up a smidge. Okay, then I'm going back into this brush and I'm taking Fine China and I'm putting it closest to my lower lashes. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to put shimmer there or not, but I don't think I want to. Okay, now for my waterline, I want to go into the Ellie Girl Glide Gel Eyeliner in the shade Aquatic, which is this nice blue shade, and pop that on there. See if you could see how that looks. Okay, now what I want to do on the top lash line, I think, is I want to use this glitter side right here. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use the applicator it comes with to apply, and then I'll tap it out with my finger if it looks too chunky. And I'm going to put it all over the silver and the blue, just to kind of make it all go together more. Yeah, I don't know if this is showing up that great. I don't think it's depositing a lot of glitter. I'm not sure. Let's try that again. Okay, no, I see it kinda. It's very subtle. Okay, then I'm going to allow that to dry. Yeah, it's very, very subtle, but I think it's still pretty if you see it up close. Now, while that is still drying, I think I am going to pop on some lashes, but I'm going to put on eyeliner first. But I just picked up some lashes from Amazon, and these are a brand called Valisha lashes, and this is in the style Dubai. I have tried on a pair of these for my clown look if you follow me on TikTok, and they were super long, so I don't know if I'm going to wear these today, but I think they're very beautiful if you want like super dramatic lashes. And then I got this brand, the VGTE lashes, and they're a variety pack of lashes. I think I might go with a pair of these. Either these ones up here, maybe these ones, or these ones right here. They're kind of spiky. I don't know, I'm kind of wanting some drama today, so I might go with these up here, actually. But first I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Liner in the shade Black and just line my upper lash line. Okay, this is what they look like on. I actually chose the ones below the ones I showed you because I was trying to put on the other ones, but the band was really stiff. This band is a lot less stiff, even though they're the same brand. I'm guessing just the style. But like, look at how insanely long these are when my eyes are completely open and not squinted. They are long. They're like, reach my eyebrows, touch my eyebrows long. But yeah, I'm gonna fly away. Okay. So next what I want to do is I want to kind of add little snowflakes on the inner corners of my eyes. I'm going to use the water activated face paint from Snazaroo, so I'm going to grab that really quick. I'm just using the water activated face paint from Snazaroo. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. And I'm going to start by doing straight lines. Completely down. I'm going to go on both sides to make sure they're even, obviously. And since this is a really skinny brush, it has a harder time picking up a lot of product at a time. I'll probably have to go over it a few times. To make it nice and opaque. Then I'm going to do a line across. And then some diagonal lines. Let me see if you could see those. So that's kind of like the little details I'm going to do, I think. Okay. Sorry if you hear this loud noise. These are adhesive gemstones. I picked up a whole crazy sheet of them from Walmart. They're in the packaging still, so let me take them out here. Okay, so this is what they look like. I think I want to pop one each under the center of my eyes. So I'm going to take these off and attempt that now. Okay, now that the eyes are done, I'm going to go into the BH Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Tranquil Tan. And I'm going to use a very light hand with this because I don't want to go too heavy on the bronzer. Along my temples more so than anything, and along my hairline, like so, and a little on the cheekbone so that when I do contour it blends in easier. But yeah, main focus is up at the temple for me. I'm going to put some of this on the bridge of my nose, or a lot of it apparently. Grab a brush here and tone that way down. Okay, much better. For contour, I'm not actually using a contour powder. I'm going to be using a face powder. This is from LA Colors in the shade Tan. I actually like using this for contour. I'm going to be using my small contouring brush from Luxie, the 512. tap that in there. This creates a subtle contour for me, not too strong, which I'm not looking for something uber duper strong right now. And I'm also going to pack this on my jaw. I like to focus most of my product when it comes to my jaw up here because this isn't as defined. For blush, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Fantastic Plastic Pink. And I'm going to use my Royal and Langnickel Pointed Blush Brush. This does have a glitter in it, but once you tap it off, like on something, it kind of just taps the glitter all the way. And I wanted to go with a cool toned blush for this look because the eyes are pretty blue, and I think cool tones on the cheeks go well with cool tones. I mean, you could do warm tones too because I think that looks beautiful as well. It's just, you know, for me this speaks more winter, like wind kissed cheeks, if that makes any sense. I'm going to go fairly heavy on the blush, like always, just because I love blush. I'm also going to add quite a bit to my tip of my nose right here because I want to be kind of like a jolly type look. Might even add a little bit to the bottom of my chin here, which I've been liking to do recently too. Okay, next for highlight, I am going into the City Color Ombre Shimmer Highlight in the shade Pink Opal. This is what it looks like right here. I'm going to focus more on the lighter half of this. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Unicorn highlighting brush, which is my favorite highlighting brush ever. And I'm going to pop this on my cheekbones. I just love their shimmer ombre highlights. I don't know if they're available anymore, but when I first saw them, because I don't think a lot of people talk about City Color as much as I thought they would be, because some of their stuff is really good, and I want to place an order with them eventually, because they do have some eyeshadow palettes that look really nice. Like they hadn't really had eyeshadow that spoke to me before. I like their face products a lot though, but I recently looked on their site and they have some eyeshadow palettes that look actually really interesting to me. So if you would like me to order some, let me know and I will get on that. Put some on my Cupid's bow. And then also on the tip of my nose, in between my eyes, and a little along the bridge. Really want to go pretty ham on the tip of the nose and in between here. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay. And now for lips. That is what I'm having a hard time choosing right now. It's too pink. Okay, I think I'm going to go with a more nude lip and maybe put a gloss on top. This is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Flirty. Going to just pop that on real quick. Really define the center. And then I will start to smudge it out. So where it's like lighter on this, like it kind of fades to nothing. I don't know, I've been liking that recently. Also like just regular smudged lips anyway, like to like blur out the edges of the lips I like as well. But when I want some definition, I like to do this. And now I think I want to add just a small amount of gloss to the center. This is the LA Color High Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Dollface. And I'm just going to put a small amount of that in the center of my lips. And yeah, I think that is the end of this look. So, I mean, kind of wearable, not like terribly wearable, but kind of wearable. Yeah, I think I like it a lot. Okay, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already, or if you want to. My next look is going to be a more character Christmas theme look. I think it's going to be a reindeer. So if you like to see that, I guess you just stick around and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.